Soon after that, you began a big feud with Hacksaw Jim Duggan, another American patriot taking on the Iranian. But then on May 26, 1987, a little bit more of professional wrestling was exposed to the mainstream media when you and Jim Duggan were busted in New Jersey. Now, the police report said that Hacksaw Jim Duggan was charged with possession of pot and drinking alcohol while driving, and you were charged with possession of pot and cocaine. Jim Duggan received a conditional charge, and you got 1 year probation. Now, what do you think the reaction was in professional wrestling in general that quote-unquote kayfabe was broken when two men feuding on national television were caught together in a car? Not only caught together, but with the drugs and alcohol.
Well, Mr. Don Maloney, you're an all-intelligent reporter, sir. I don't talk about very private stuff to nobody except you. I cannot lie to you. You're too smart. Plus, I'm a good man. I'm a religious man. And religious men and good men never lie. You're 100% right, sir. I was a passenger. Hacksaw was a driver, and he was not fast. But New Jersey law, you cannot drink and drive.
Right.
And they stopped him. They didn't recognize him as Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And they recognized me, Sheik. What are you doing? I said, sir, we tried to make the show. And then we had a cup of cold beer. And officer asked Hacksaw, what do you have besides beer? And we left the 3 roaches on the ash tree. And they find 3 roaches, marijuana roaches in the ash tree. And then they tell us we are on rest. They hook up Hacksaw. They take us to the police department. They went through to our bag. They find 2 8-ball of coke and a half ounce of marijuana, whatever. And then we make the whole news. And then I go back same night. We was lucky. Hacksaw's father is near Grand Falls, New York, chief of the police department. I was lucky Hacksaw's father called that Middletown, New Jersey.
Right.
That was Middletown. Very small town, 20 miles before we get to the Asbury Park. And it was sold out. And I was supposed to wrestling that night with the Hacksaw. And all days, you're right, we was kayfabe with everybody. We didn't smart nobody about our business. So, but I was in the highway, George Animal and Pedro Morales, they come passing us. They saw me. I'm talking to some sheriff. The highway was closed. And I said, yeah, Hacksaw was driving. I was a passenger. They took us to the police department. Hacksaw's father called and we make the show. Please don't tell Mr. McMahon. He said, oh, Sheik, don't worry about it. I'm not going to tell him. And then we had wrestling that night and was sold out. And we still the show, Hacksaw and I. And then next day, it was a Good Morning America and USA newspaper. And then lunchtime was on television. And finally, Mr. McMahon found out. And after that, next day, we didn't make another show. When we go back home, we were suspended. I was suspended for 2 years, cost me to lose $1 million. But I was lucky. God closed one door, I always open another door. So I was lucky. I was suspended 2 years. I lost maybe $500,000 each year. I was in middle of the program, and business was good. Our average was $10,000 to $15,000 a week, and then middle of the program, and I get fired. 2 years suspended. Hacksaw get fired. 2 years, but we didn't go no jail or anything. You're right, we make the world news. And then I was lucky, God helped me, and Mr. Ted Turner invited me to his WCW, and a couple $100,000 a year on the contract. I was happy, but you're right, Hacksaw was driving, I was a passenger, and we get caught. But old days, we respect our sport. We was kayfabe about our business. We didn't even, Mr. Garnier didn't even smart his wife. And we was all of a kayfabe. Different than today, to Mr. McMahon said, we are entertainment. You know what I mean?